Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Way of the Hunter. So last weekend, we started, or well, tried to start going after some of the mountain goats we need for our next story objective. And I didn't have a lot of great luck with it. I got one small young one, but we know where their need zones are. So what I'm going to do is try to maximize our focus on that, and check that in the encyclopedia. So yeah, we've got the bed here from Yee's cabin we can sleep in. We can't hunt in this area, but we can at least sleep and make use of the facilities here. So for the animal we're after, we want mountain goat. Yeah, so hunting tier 5, so we want our, I think it's the weapon in slot 2, I'll just double check that. And 9 o'clock is when they go there to drink. And going from weights, we want mature animals from the little chart, from what it looks like. Yeah, the young are pretty lightweight, but mature get pretty stocky. At a good mature male 140 would be amazing for us. So we're going to sleep in till, let's just go for 9 o'clock proper again. Let me go for 9:27 actually. Just because, again, from last episode, I think it's going there too early actually didn't help us out. So maybe going a little later will help. And then we fast travel. Okay, yeah, so now we're into a prime position. I've got that there, and I want to check. So there's 2 mark need zones. And I can't remember if it's like a general area around where the marks are, or it's like exactly on those spots. So going to try to stay low and be careful about approaching the lake there. Now, the terrain isn't really that good for us because of how it is so hilly. But maybe we can offset that by going slow and careful. Okay, so we got, gray wolves up. That wasn't that... Wow, okay, I am crouched walking and they are alerted to me. That's not even because... I feel like something is a little up when it does come to, your movement. Because I feel like at 150 meters out... Yeah, maybe they would pick me up, but... I guess that goes to show, how careful I need to be walking. Or, well, not walking, but... trying to get close to up there. Or where the goats might be. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try this. I don't want to go through the bush. Yeah, okay, you know what? It's going to take a while, but I might have to be, stuck at this pace. I still feel like that is really, really sensitive for your crouch walk. But then again, I guess I can't really see through the trees to know, how the distance does look. I can only get the little ranging they give me, which is, the 140 to 160 meters out. God, this is one aspect of hunting games, though, that I do not care for, is, super, super slow going. We're covering about maybe a meter every 5 seconds-ish? Which, although sounds like an okay enough speed, we do have 160 to, try to cover. I'm so tempted just to, speed us up a little bit, but... I guess maybe the wolf howls were, a little way to clue you in, as... You really gotta be slow and methodical about it. It is the one I'm trying to remember. Okay, yeah, there is, thankfully, an auto-walk feature. I think I have a key bound to F right now. But yeah, just having to hold the button for the entire distance to go. Whoa, my god, that would have been a lot. I'm hoping I can get to a decent spot where I can look out and see most of the water, too. Because they're kind of opposite ends where they're marked, so I don't know if that means, there's a radius around the mark, or I need to be cautious and it's exactly at the marks. I'll just try and go slow. Let me check the map for the wind. Okay. Yeah, hopefully I can get a view slow, or soon, to see which one they might be at, if they are even here. I feel like they have to be here for, like, this drink zone, because it's the only one in the entire area. And then because of last episode's performance, I do want to use the rifle, just because I don't feel like I'd be able to get up close and be able to use the crossbow well. As long as it's an animal I feel like it can actually, like, call in towards me, then yeah, the crossbow I think would be pretty helpful for it, but because the mountain goats don't really have anything you can use to draw them into you, I just have to go very slowly here. Okay, we do have only a little over 100 meters for that waypoint. But I'm hoping as we get a little higher up, we'll start being able to look around the lake and see. Oh, I think, yeah, it looks like there are some out there. Oh, that's, okay, that's a lot more than I was expecting. But they're not actually that far out. So we need to look for the mature. I see a lot of adults. I think that's going to be our first one right there. Yeah, so he's about 150. Oh, don't go behind the tree. Don't go behind the tree. Oh, you're going behind the tree. Okay, just take a stop. Oh, you bugger, you. Of course, it's the really good one. Okay, it's great to see that there is a herd here. It's just trying to figure out which one is... Okay, it's him right there. There's one. Okay. Ah, shoot. That might be two. Don't want to go after too many like this. But I do need to get a lot of meat, so... Yeah, you know what? While they're on the move there, I'm not going to go after any more. I am going to just go slow and try approaching a little bit. I don't know if they might come back here or they'll be so freaked out they won't. I've got at least one down, and another one that might be wounded and dropping. I don't know exactly where it placed, but it felt like... Oh, wow, side by side. Okay, no, I got lucky with that second one. So we are going to make some progress today, folks. We'll just have to see if they'll give me a chance to get more. But that is one thing that I have to... I think I'm just in too much in a rush, just in general, for everything I've done, like series and games I play at times. Like, I know Russian Fishing 4, I've made a lot of mistakes I have to correct this weekend right off the bat, but... I think when it comes to Way of the Hunter, you really gotta be... either have really long sight lines, or you've got to be really patient for your approaches. And something that, again, I put in... Because I do is a series, I feel the time crunch a little bit. But we'll just wait and see if we can spot any of the goats coming in again. Now, I am kind of curious because of like how good scoring that goat was. If I do taxidermize it, I don't know if I'll get the meat. So I might just have to harvest and let it go. Actually, let me check the encyclopedia quick. Is there anything mentioned about that? Alarmed, animal damage system. Oh, here we go. Okay. You can store animals. Sold animals are gone for good. I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't know what the thing is. If you can, like, save it and it still counts towards the total or what? Well, considering I did get the 2, maybe I'll find out with him as a test and just try to save him. Because, I mean, he is a 4-star animal. I have not come across very many of them at all for as long as the series has been. Now, granted, if you do herd management and you allow them to mature and grow, yeah, you can increase your odds of seeing them for sure. You know what? Maybe just be safe, I will sell it. Just so that way we do keep progressing, because there is still an entire DLC we haven't even started at yet. And there are still some story objectives to do, too. Unfortunately, doesn't look like the goats are coming back. Which does suck a bit. And some of the Hunter Sense ambient sounds still get at me. Yeah, I was hoping to see the herd maybe come back in with a little bit of time and waiting, but I wonder if it's like a behavior, if they get scared off the need zone, they just do not need it anymore. Sort of like a checklist of, okay, we got to this area, check. We don't need to stay around this area, we just have to have been there once. If their behavior breaks, they don't have a reason to come back. I don't really know for certain, but arriving later to the need zone, or like setting the time of day till past it, at least seemed to work for getting the animals here this time. I don't know if I want to keep, like, just redoing that all the time, or I'd prefer to try looking at other spots to find more goats. Yeah, like, I don't see any movement at all. They all ran off to somewhere, but I don't know where. Again, I do also hear, like, the weird... I wonder if it's supposed to be an indication that an animal's picking me up by scent or something. Where I have, like, the really wispy wind sounds. Yeah, since I don't see anything, I might as well just go a little bit faster to claim these 2. So I know one's our mature male that should go for quite a bit. We'll have to see about the other. So what are you? Oh, actually that was a good clip through the lungs. I got lucky with that one, though. Could have easily been a little bit more behind and got nothing at all. But there, managed to get up to those. So that was adult female. Okay, not too bad. So she was 61 kilograms. We'll sell that. And you are the big guy. How much do you got on you? A little bit forward, but... oh, actually, that might have worked out for me. Yeah, I think it did. Because I missed the one rib going in. Pretty decent there. Oh, that's a lot of meat on him. He does sell for... I'm just going to sell him. It'd be a nice trophy, but again... oh, wow, that put me up to a really good amount. That's 222 right there because of what I had before. Now, do I try following up with the goats, or do I change up tactics? Because we already got the 2 and we are getting some decent little distance in, maybe I'll try going a little bit like the direction they seem to run, because I think it was all off this direction. If I can get lucky and find another mature animal, I can probably get the last bits of meat I need. I don't know if there's another mature male in with that herd, though. I know there was a mature female. And there were a few young males, I think, but yeah, mature animals were pretty slim. Oh god, I don't know how high they could go up the sides to... No, what was that? I don't know. Okay, I thought that was an animal call. Maybe it's just a bird call. Okay, you know what? It is 200 meters out, so I don't think it'd be scared off by me. I can try and take a look. I actually don't know what that would be all the way up there. I want to hope it's mountain goats. Oh, I didn't actually see it, but... There is a mountain goat way up there. It's an adult female, so it's not the biggest. But if they are herd animals, maybe it's a sign of multiple ones being up there. I just do not have a really good approach to being able to see well. Yeah, it's set 200 out, so that's... God, it's behind all the trees. Okay, maybe I'll try... Gotta figure out how I want to approach this one. I just want to do a double check because of what I'd seen over there, but yeah, no, there's nothing I can really say would be coming back, or even if I got some distance, that might help them too. See, I don't know if... Like, the snow continues to there, so I don't know if it would almost, like, flow a little bit better or worse. Yeah, this area is just terrible for getting line of sight. Although, admittedly, looking back, I have amazing visibility there. It's just... don't have any of the goats coming back. I think they're staying up at that spot. So I'm going to see if I can just, like, not approach them directly, but work a curve or a crescent around. No, this doesn't... Yeah, this place does not really open up all that nicely. I was hoping maybe if I change my angle... there's a little bit, but it's still too close. Well, I'm starting to see a bit more out that way. Okay, if I can get to the snow there and stay, like, slow like this. Maybe... Okay, it's actually not that far out. So I do gotta be careful. And it does seem to be, like, only the one thing making noise. Don't want to go in too quick, so I think just keeping this... I think it's right through... Oh. Oh, I see... kind of... Oh. There it is. I can't get a good view to know if it's that adult female or it's something else. Like, it's definitely a mountain goat. There she is. Young male. But that means there might be multiple. Oh, yeah, I think it's a female and the male? It's super hard to see through all this to know. And I can kind of see one animal. I just cannot get it to register. Okay, there's at least, I think, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm just getting, like, little partial glimpses. Nothing that's going to let me say, like, definitively, okay, that's a male, that's a female, that's mature, that's adult. But they aren't scared off, so... Oh, no, I think they just got... maybe some of them did. I don't know. Because, like, that's not as much as I was expecting for if they did get startled out. Because usually you have a really long line for... when the animals get spooked and run off, but that wasn't. Maybe I'll keep working back and up and see. I'd like to really try to get the last we need. Yeah, now I'm not hearing anything. Maybe it was them running off, getting scared, or picking me up from my movement. That might have been it, because that might be... Yeah, I think that was. Yeah, even try and go after them right here. I'll work my way down towards the water again. Maybe going all the way up here after. The few that were has helped the others to regroup. Probably not, but I can at least have some optimistic hope. Yeah, this area is not good to go after them in. It's just way too hard to see through all the trees. So yeah, I'll just see if I can get down to where the trees open up to the snow again and take a look at the water's edge. I would love to get another mature male, because if I could find one of those, even if it's a very low scoring, that weight or that age has the weight we need. So this one, it wasn't exactly a hard mission as long as you had the eye to go after the right animals for it. So I do have to admit, I got a little intimidated by the 300 kilograms for nothing. You could have basically done it with just 3 animals. A couple of mature males and anything else. Well, maybe not anything, but as long as you got mature animals, it would go by pretty quick. Unfortunately, I don't see anybody at the water again. I guess it really was. If you scared them off the need zone once, they did not come back. That does suck for us, because it basically kind of means you get your one shot of take your animal, or if you're lucky, animals, and you won't see them again. I know I heard the one, like, noise out there, but unless I hear more sounds coming from that direction, I don't think I'm going to... I don't remember pulling that out. Maybe just something with the mouse acted up, because I think, yeah, the mouse wheel might have slipped or that. Yeah, nothing back there at all. I don't see anything I can really work off of from here. So maybe what I'll... Ooh. Actually, that I might be able to work off. Okay, that's a young male, but if I can just get... Oh, boy. We might have an opening here. So it looks like it's about 200 meters out. It's not great. But if I really wanted to, I could try. The only thing is, again, the angles on those two are not good at all. Like, if I could get it to turn a little bit to the left, I could try for her. Or if I could even hear another thing out here just make some sound, I'd try looking for it. Yeah, they're the only... Is there a third one over there, too? There is, but I don't know what it is. Like... Okay, that's picking up an adult female. I think that's a young male. Yeah. Yeah, that's the young... Oh, I can't tell the... There's a third one up there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there is. I just can't get any reading on what it is because of binoculars wanting to be a little finicky. Okay, so that's young female. That I don't know. Yeah, that's an adult female. You know what? She might be the one I'm going to go for. Just try to get a little bit more... I don't know if I should put a second in her, or... Shoot, that was a miss. God, there were so many up there. Okay, you know what? I'm going to... Like, there are some Oh, come on. Okay, maybe I gotta do 2... that goes up 300. I've gotten a couple of hits on them up there, and yeah, they can go up there pretty good. So you know what? I'll probably end this episode here, and next episode keep going after them to see. We're making progress. Not pretty progress, but progress. Thank you, though, for joining me on this episode of Way of the Hunter. If you did like the video, you should give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video, survivors and hunters, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.